Hello, gentlemen. It's SBG Aussie MGTOW here. Good evening. It's April 27th, 2018 at about 12 minutes past 8. Got the Seiko Presage on today, my favourite watch for the moment anyway. I'm here on this Friday night in my cosy little MGTOW office. I just want to do a brief little vid about incels, the involuntary celibate guys. Now, it's come out in the news that that guy in Canada who carried out the van attack in Toronto, he was an incel. And can't remember the guy's name just right now, it escapes me, but he was a student, he was 25, and apparently he had been ignored by women. And I'm not making any excuse for what this guy did. He's got to be responsible for his actions, but it seems that in the mainstream media, no one ever really questions his motives, how he was feeling, why did he do this, why did he carry out this attack. Now, I've been thinking that in cities like, big cities like Sydney, LA, London, in the Western world, there are probably thousands of these incels, and not all of them will do something violent, but some of them are very angry young men who are capable of committing violent acts. They are ticking time bombs because it's just the anger and the rage just builds up. Like, I know that a lot of us guys, when we went through the red pill rage stage, we were very angry, but we never thought of like killing anyone or doing something extremely violent. But there are a lot of very sexually and emotionally frustrated guys out there. They are ticking time bombs, and these guys are the ones who are capable of doing something extremely violent. Now, it's not just in Western societies either. When I was in China a few years ago, there was a guy who I would classify as a Chinese incel. He stabbed a teacher and 11 children at a kindergarten. I think it was in Anhui province. And the reasons he gave was because he was poor, he could not get a girlfriend, he could not attract a wife. He just thought, my life's ruined, I can't have any kids. So this is the problem, that men just think that their life should revolve around marriage. A lot of men, not us guys, but other men, think their life should revolve around finding a girlfriend, getting married, having children, and basically being a slave to a woman, as many of us guys have been in that situation before, and we had a shitty marriage, and eventually we get divorced, and some guys can lose everything. Other guys, it's not as bad. Like for me, if you've got children, obviously it's a lot worse. But these incel guys, even when they're very young, they don't have any sexual experiences with women, no interaction, and I can understand why they get really pissed off, extremely frustrated, and they want to take that frustration out on someone. And that someone, it could be the mainstream of the society. For example, if you're walking down the street, one of these guys just might go nuts and decide to kill some people. It's really interesting how obviously these days people just think, oh, it's a terrorist when these things happen. But I think it's an underlying problem with our society that really needs to be studied, and we need to try and rectify this problem, or there is going to be a lot more violence like this. It makes me feel really sad for these sort of guys, because I know that there are thousands of them out there, probably millions of them, and it's really, really disturbing. Anyway, I want to know what you guys think about incels, or maybe, and also the TFLers, the True Force Loneliness guys. Maybe you felt like that before. I know a few times, not all the time, but I've been really lonely before too, before I found MGTOW and I found, discovered the red pill. But when I was a beta, I've even been guilty of seeking a lot of approval and validation from women. And for sure, we really should not be doing that. Now, before I finish, just want to make a mention of one of my subscribers. I don't have many yet, but Ohio Dan, and he noticed this clock of mine on the wall, which is always at 8:30, because it's a crappy old clock, and I really need to get rid of that. So yeah, Dan's very observant, and it was quite funny that he mentioned that. Here in my little MGTOW office, I've got quite a nice view out to the river and the parkland. So it's late at night now, and it's all dark outside. But one day I'll give you guys a look at that. It's quite a nice view instead of looking at the brick wall and the door behind me. But yeah, anyway, that's all for now. Just a very casual little vid. I'm just going to go and watch a bit of TV and just chill out. Feeling quite, what could I say, content tonight, and quite happy. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about incels, TFLers. Maybe you know some of them. I can't really say I've ever really met one. Maybe I met one, I didn't know it, because maybe some of these guys clam up and you don't really know what they're thinking. But anyway, once again, thanks for listening. Hope you liked the vid. I did an outdoor vid a few days ago. I uploaded it on YouTube already. I've done another one. I've tried to upload it, having a few problems, and I'm going to try and upload this vid, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, Saturday. So hopefully by tomorrow night I can have all my vids online on YouTube. Anyway, have a good day, good evening. It's evening here. If you're in USA, Canada, I think it's still morning. I'm not sure. Early in the morning there. So have a good day, have a good Friday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for listening, as always. Cheers.